This is the ECM-B10 by Sony. In my opinion, this could be the best vlogging microphone for Sony users. So let me tell you why. So right now the audio that you're hearing is coming from this camera, but now we are going to use this as my microphone. I'm going to roll this really quick. And right now the audio that you're hearing is coming from the ECM-B10. I'm basically just syncing the audio of this to this camera right here so we can use this as the microphone or the audio for this video. So the first reason why this microphone rocks is that this microphone does not require any 3.5mm cable. So check this out. So check it out. So normally there would be a cable running from here to here, right? But this time we don't need any cable because this connects to the camera via the multi-interface shoe of my Sony a7 IV. So gone are the days wherein you forget to plug in your cable. Like sometimes you would even plug it in halfway and you would actually have no audio when you go back home to edit. The second reason why this microphone rocks is that this does not have any battery. So everything inside this microphone is being powered by the multi-interface shoe of your Sony camera. So you don't need to forget to charge any batteries anymore because now you don't have any batteries to worry about. So this microphone right here automatically powers on the moment you switch on the camera, and it powers off the moment you switch off the camera. So gone are the days wherein you're gonna start shooting a video and actually you forgot to switch on the microphone, and when you go home you realize, oh no, you have no audio and you're screwed. And the third reason why this microphone here rocks is that there are multiple pickup patterns on the audio frequency on this microphone. And what do I mean by that? So behind the microphone right here, if you look closely, there are three little symbols here. This one is super directional, the second one is unidirectional, and the third one is omnidirectional. So right now, the audio that you're hearing is super directional. So it's really just picking up audio from the front. So if I move the microphone like this, you're gonna slowly not hear my voice that clearly. And if I spin it like this, I think it's gonna be even more distorted because the microphone is picking up audio from the front. So as I slowly pan the camera around, you're gonna slowly hear my voice more clearly. So let's switch over to unidirectional. And now we are on unidirectional mode on the pickup pattern. So this unidirectional mode will not only pick up audio from the front, but also from the sides. But it will not be as directional as super directional mode because that one really focuses audio to be picked up from the front, while unidirectional, there's a little bit going on the sides. So let me let you hear what it will sound like if I spin the microphone around. So right now the audio that you're hearing is coming from this side, and I'm gonna rotate it that way. And this is what the audio will sound like. And as I slowly bring it back to the front or to to the direction where I am, this is the audio in unidirectional mode. So right now this is in omnidirectional mode, which allows you to not have to switch over the microphone to that side anymore, because normally before, if you were vlogging this way and you wanted to show something in front of you and you point it this way, the audio would have been muffled because now the audio is being picked up from the front. But with omnidirectional mode, it is now picking up everything in a circle. So right now you can rest assured that you can have still good crystal clear audio even if you spin around the microphone like this. So this is a very good feature if you're vlogging around, talking to different people, incorporating different people into the video. You don't have to keep worrying about whether you're picking up decent audio or not. So omnidirectional mode is good for vlogging and picking up ambient sounds. And the fourth reason why the ECM-B10 is amazing is because you don't have to adjust audio levels in the camera anymore, because now you have an actual physical dial here that you can rotate to increase or decrease gain, which means you can increase the loudness of your microphone or decrease it if it's getting a little bit too loud in your environment. You are no longer required to press a button, or you don't have to rear out a button just to adjust your audio levels. Everything can now be done on the microphone itself. And the fifth reason why I love the ECM-B10, and is something that I love to talk about on this channel, is gear aesthetics. So the ECM-B10 is an actual good looking microphone. It doesn't look like cheap, it doesn't look unprofessional, it actually looks like better than other microphones. At the same time, it still remains small. So this is the ECM-B10 and this is the OG Rode Video Micro. And as you can see, their sizes are very comparable. And mind you, the ECM-B10 already has the dead cat on, which means this is supposed to look a lot bigger, because if you attach the dead cat on this Rode Video Micro 1, this is going to look a lot larger than this one. So as far as aesthetic goes, I think the ECM-B10 ticks that box because first of all, it looks professional. At the same time, if you were to vlog around with this, it's not as eye-catching opposed to using like a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus or those other gigantic Rode VideoMic NTGs. This one is just the right size, and it at the same time delivers as good quality as those microphones. Dare I say, this actually has better audio quality than those microphones that I mentioned from Rode. So the ECM-B10 is such an amazing shotgun microphone for Sony users. So let's talk about a few disadvantages that I've found when using the ECM-B10. And the first thing, and the most obvious thing, is that you cannot just run a cable from your camera and boom your microphone out of frame right like this. So you are very limited to just putting it on your camera. So the second big con of having this microphone is that you are not going to be able to use this with other camera systems. So this is strictly for Sony. It will work better with the newer Sony cameras, like the ones that can handle a digital audio signal. And I think it can also work with older cameras. You just have to switch it over to analog over here. There's an analog switch over here. So if you switch it onto analog, you can actually use this with older cameras. So the ECM-B10 has really upped my vlogging game in terms of not being able to have that worry about whether I charged the microphone or not, whether it is on or not, whether I forgot to bring the 3.5 millimeter cable. This is one less thing to break, by the way, because a lot of people have been complaining with some camera companies that their 3.5 millimeter jack broke off because maybe they put it down incorrectly. So this is no longer the case. You don't have something to worry about because there is no cable. And that is it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.